In recent weeks, both local and national newscasts have been filled with stories about racial divides and violence between some members of the African American community and law enforcement. But tonight, Carl Brady brings us a local story about two men who are bridging the gap with prayer.
Thank you, Vanessa. Now, as far as they know, Gaston police officer Samuel O. and Gaston resident Ronald Kauser have never crossed paths before. But in one brief moment recently, a routine traffic stop brought the two men together in an unexpected bond. Officer Lowe was patrolling on Peyton Rich Avenue near Gaston State on Wednesday, March 18th, when he spotted a car going over the posted speed limit. Lowe flipped on his flashing lights and he pulled the car over, thinking that it was going to be just another traffic stop for speeding.
I approached the window as I would anybody else and proceeded to ask him if there's any reason he's in a hurry. And he explained that he was trying to get home to his wife, that she was ill and maybe needed to go to the hospital. So I went ahead and gave him his license back and wished him well. I was going to send him on his way to check on his wife. And he turned and shook my hand and said, "God bless you." And then, but then he stopped and said, "Can I pray for you?"
And he told me yes. So I stood there and I did what the Lord told me to do, because the Lord already revealed to me that I was going to come in contact with very spiritual people that would help me on this journey that He got me on. And it wasn't no accident that it happened. It was meant to happen.
He prayed over me for my family, my safety, and in a way that it felt like he knew what was going on in my life, so it was very touching. And so after that, we said our goodbyes, exchanged "I love yous," a hug, and we separated. We went separate ways.
Now, the encounter had such an impact on Lowe that he posted the story on his Facebook page when he got home. The post received a tremendous response from people, and the story now even has its own hashtag, roadside prayer. Both men are pleased with all of the attention that their unexpected meeting is getting and say that they hope their story will demonstrate that the relationship between law enforcement and the black community doesn't have to be contentious.
There's so much going on in the world. There's so much violence, that's going on right now, and the Lord is not pleased with what's going on in the world. So everybody need to look and think before they do anything.
It's just something that people need to hear. The world has too much negative publicity towards, especially towards police officers and the black community and our relationship. And this just needs to get out. It don't have to be the way it is.
Now, the roadside prayer story is spreading like wildfire thanks to the internet and area media. It's even starting to get some national media attention, and it's just another example of the differences that can be overcome with a little love, a little respect, and a little prayer.